Traditionally, when you think of a scrambler, what is it that comes to your mind? For me, it's the retro look, the aggressive stance, and the soul of an ADV. Well, when you scramble these things together, you get something like this. The Triumph Scrambler 400X. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Turbocharged. The Scrambler 400X is the newest offspring of the Bajaj Triumph collaboration. Following in the footsteps of its sibling, the Speed 400, the Scrambler 400X gets the same heart and soul as that of the former, but with a hint of a difference in personality. While the Speed 400 finds the tarmac as its home turf, the Scrambler is more of a wild child. You could say they are stitched from the same cloth when it comes to refinement and design. As a scrambler, I think the 400X does justice to its name. I mean, look at it. The neo-retro look, the taller stance, and a minimalistic approach screams scrambler in every possible way. I must say, the design language has prominently trickled down from its elder siblings. Triumph is well known for its aggressive designs, and the scrambler flaunts the language gracefully. The teardrop-shaped 13-litre tank is one of the only bits wearing a paint job, while the rest of the motorcycle is all brushed metal or matte black. You get a split seat that looks good and is comfortable for the long haul. Seat height is 835mm, which is higher than the Royal Enfield Himalayan 410s but lower than the KTM 390 Adventure. But you know what's the most interesting bit about this bike? This is one of the only scramblers at this price point, and the design is what really makes the bike stand out. And in keeping with the positioning as a scrambler, there is some very interesting bits here too, like this really wide handlebar that has a crossbar at the center and a set of knuckle guards too. The beefy 43mm upside down forks in the front are hard to miss, and in keeping with the retro theme, you get an analog speedometer that sits integrated into the LCD display. The rear view is equally charming, with a signature LED tail light and a dual exit exhaust muffler completing the overall look. The Scrambler 400X shares its powertrain with the Speed 400, and that's not a bad thing. For a motorcycle like this, the motor delivers where it matters most: torque. The motor delivers class-leading torque figures, and as a typical Triumph, most of it is accessible in low to mid revs. Given that the Scrambler weighs 9 kgs more than the Speed 400, the engine makes up for it by delivering the acceleration with the help of a smaller front sprocket. The Scrambler gets a 1443 sprocket setup, while the Speed gets a 1543 setup. That's enough of the spec sheet. Now let's see how it all comes together. Given the fact that the Scrambler will be ridden on tarmac most of the time, the performance doesn't disappoint. Thanks to the instant torque delivery, the taller stance doesn't stop the Scrambler from slicing through the corners. Being a Scrambler, it boasts a 19-inch wheel in the front and a 17-inch in the rear. The front is wrapped in MRF Zapper curve, while the rear gets MRF Rev Z. The tires, even though dual purpose, offer a good grip on tarmac. This, coupled with the instant torque delivery, where 80% of the torque is delivered at merely 3000 RPM, makes it a great touring machine. I must say, the ergonomics are on point. Even with a scrambler-oriented design, the 400X offers a relaxed riding experience with the mid-position foot pegs and a tall handlebar. This right here is where the Scrambler 400X outshines the Speed 400. With its torquey motor and off-road focused underpinnings, it can easily take you further off the road. With With an instant torque delivery at the twist of your wrist, the Scrambler is a whole lot of fun. The tank ergonomics, a taller and wider handlebar, makes it comfortable to stand up and ride the Scrambler off-road with ease. The 43mm long travel USD suspension can withstand a considerable amount of abuse on rough terrains. With a combination of 195mm of ground clearance and dual-purpose tires, the Scrambler guarantees a great off-roading experience. When it comes to off-roading, the main advantage of a Scrambler over an ADV is its accessibility. And this one offers a level of confidence that makes it a fantastic ride for newbies and packs enough performance and suspension equipment for the expert riders. The Triumph Scrambler 400X is priced at Rs 2.63 lakh ex-showroom. So if you are looking for a do-it-all motorcycle that also doubles up as your weekend off-road companion, then this might just be for you. To sum it up, the Triumph Scrambler 400X offers a left-field alternative to ADVs and a fantastic way to start your scrambling journey.